It has been quite the time since I've done any kind of recording, been on any trails or anything like that. Had quite a few things happen the last couple of years. Let's just leave it at that. And anyway, I am getting ready to go on a hike. It's a little place here in Tennessee called Old Stone Fort State Park. It's only one of 2 archaeological parks in the state of Tennessee. They got some big American Native enclosure up here. A lot of history there. They also had a mill here at one time. And so we're going to go. They got a pretty neat falls. We had some rain the last couple of days, so we're going to see what it's like and then just kind of walk around. The leaves are off the trees and all that good stuff. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. And let's see, what is today's date? Today is, oh, I can't see my clock. It's pretty bad when you're retired. You can't keep up with stuff. Let's see, it's November the 20th at 8:15. And so we're getting ready to get started, and we'll talk to you on the trail. Just a little bit of the information. You can pause it and read it. So I just think this is one of the coolest state park buildings that they built here. They got a nice little museum and little stores, got lots of stuff in it. So yeah, I just think it's cool. All right, so we're going up onto this area here. This is the roof of the museum that we just looked at. It's got this nice, it's pretty cool. But there's some interesting history here. I mean, I showed you some stuff inside the museum itself. There's a dam right down there that they use for power. To power the mill at one time. It's going up the spillway. Kind of cool. Still a few leaves on the trees, but for the most part, it's all gone. There's a few miles of trails here. There's several loops, several different ways to go. We're not going to go into the enclosure area right yet, as you can see the mounds over there. So I'm just going to go down here. Looks like they've done some work on this. All the erosion. Got to be a little careful this morning. Pretty slick out here with all the rain we had. Got to watch the rocks and stuff. Two people showing up already, so we'll see how it goes. And you can see it's getting ready to drop off here. Even though we had some rain, I don't think the falls is going to be running quite a bit because we have been really dry here. Like that. Pretty cool. And there's a little bit of a drop off there. I don't know, 20, 30 feet maybe. And you can see across the creek over there, there's a little bit more to it than that. And along this way too. And there's just no real easy way to get down to the base of the falls that I can see. So we're just going to continue on. I must say it feels good to get back out again. It's been so long. It's been a hard slog. It looks like things are only okay for now. So just keep chugging along, doing what you like to do while you can. This is slightly off the trail, but along the edge. Just wanted to see what it was like. Boy, these leaves are slick. Be really careful. I love Tennessee. It's just absolutely a wonderful state. And now see this here. And you can see that up there. This is part of the foundations of an old mill that was here. And there's a bit of a trail going down there towards the bottom, but there's not a lot to see and not much of a way to work your way back up, so yeah. But you can still see some of the foundation there. And here's more of it. There's a marker down here. I'll get a shot of that. Look at them big stones. It took a little bit of effort to get those things moved. You got some old brick in there. There's steel rods. Well, here it tells what it was, pulp mill and wrapping mill. Tells you a little bit about it. And now there's a nice big pool down there. Well, it's coming through in the video. But this is only outside of the enclosure portion. So here you can see below wall, and so that's what we're going to do, and then we'll probably come back and do the above wall portion for the enclosure. So let's head on down this way. What a nice day for November. Pretty neat over there. There's where we're supposed to go up. Yep. We got a trail up here to what they call the Big Falls. The other one we had was, I can't remember what they call it, but the Big Falls is, I think it's like 40 feet, 50 feet. I'm not sure. But this is just cool. There's a lot of history here. No, I don't think it's 50 feet, more like 30. Let's go down here and see if we can't find something else. Okay, so we had another little hiker come by, so I told her I wouldn't film her, so we're just going to go down here and look at some of this other stuff. So this is like a double fall. You have a waterfall, it goes through a little pool, and then comes into a kind of a cascade fall. And then there's a huge pool down here. So you can see, I put my foot out here to make it give me an idea of depth maybe. Walk up here and look at this other one. Oh, that's a pretty cool shot. Kind of like that. Pretty neat. Go. Gotta like it. You know what? I've been here several times before and I never noticed. That's dry stacked stone wall right there. That's foundation for something else, but I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, that's dry stacked stone. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Old Stone Fort State Park, Manchester, Tennessee, whose claim to fame is Bonnaroo. So, come on down and enjoy. Just came walking around and happened to see that. Thought that was pretty cool. That's the spill out from the catchment basin from the big falls. Well, it says alternate trails, so green, yellow, and red. We'll see how many of them we get in. And then we'll come back and do inside the mound area. I just think this is really pretty in through here with all these beech trees. They hang onto the leaves. They're just a beautiful color. There's just a bunch of them. Some of that's probably too much contrast, but it's pretty down through there. It's a pretty trail. Okay, so the red trail that goes, it's called the Backbone Loop or something, but that's what it looks like. So, yeah, but it's right down here by the river. Isn't that beautiful? And there's actually a trail on the other side of the river there. You can get to it if you want to get your feet wet, and it goes to another couple of nice loops and stuff. I've never been on them before, so, but yeah, this is quite interesting. Doesn't show how steep it is, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out my GoPro again. The battery's dying pretty rapidly, and it could be because they're a few years old. I don't know. I haven't used the camera for quite some time, so could be that, could be I just don't know what I'm doing. Probably the latter. But anyway, it has turned off to be okay, so the battery officially died. 30% left, it powered off, so that's on me. I didn't bring a spare. I didn't think I'd need one because I had them before where they would last for a while, so not sure what's going on. We use the phone. Unfortunately, that means it'll probably be a little more jiggly, but whatever. We're gonna get this done. I'm not gonna let some stinking little battery just tell me I can't do it. So, ooh, let's see what we got out here. We climbed up the hill just a little bit ago, up from down there. You can kind of barely, see if I can zoom this in. See it down through there. Alright, back on the trail. So it's just really clouded up. It's not supposed to rain. They're calling for it to be partly sunny. And I would have to say that that's probably all the way cloudy. There ain't nothing partly about any of it. But hey, that's part of it. Anyway, catch you a little bit later. Okay, so I was climbing up through some unusual stuff, got on the backbone wall, but there wasn't really a whole lot to see there. So now I'm on the hilltop up close to the enclosure. You can see right here is where I am. And you can see there's quite a few falls, and we're going to see those here in just a minute. But I'll let you, I'm going to set this right here, and if you want to read it, you can pause. But I am on the phone because the GoPro battery went bad, and I just didn't bring an extra battery with me, even though I have 4. So I have no explanation for that, no excuses. But anyway, this is just a look below the mound, and we'll go up to the mound a little bit later. The mounds, it's a big ring that goes around, and we'll see that in just a minute. But I thought I'd come down here and show you some of these falls that we have along the river here. And so, you know, this is a big drop off right there. And I'm right here on the trail, right at the edge. So, but it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not really sketchy. You got plenty of room, but I just think that there's so many neat things to see here. Let's zoom into that. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it sound great? Pick up your feet, son. Or you break your face. Sorry about the vibration on the camera. There's not much I can do about that. Alright. Big joke. There you go. That is so cool. Look how it runs under that shelf over there. Okay, you can't really see it. Well, this is the mound. Runs up through here, right along the edge, and goes around, and goes way on down that way. So I'm going to turn up here to the left and come out, and then you'll see the open area that's the enclosure that's in the inside of the mounds. See, there's a small portion of it right along through there. A lot of it got destroyed with manufacturing and just with time. But see, you can see it along the trail here. That's part of the mound itself that was built. And that is a big, big tree. That's a poplar tree. Big one. You know, I don't know if there are little newts and things here. I would think there would be, but I could be wrong. So you can see that the mound goes along through there. There's a gap, and then it goes back over through there. So anyway, now we're going to come up on the open area of the enclosure. And it's a pretty good size. I'd say it's, I don't know, I'd have to guess. I'd say 15 acres maybe. 10, 15, somewhere along in there. But that's it. I mean, you can see it goes a long way. And now the mound runs all along that edge back into the woods, and then on this side over here all the way back, and then it's open back there in the back, I do believe. We'll go look at this map and it'll tell us. Hey, there comes the sun. Yeah. See, we're here looking back. We're here looking back this way. So you can see how it goes, and the mound goes all the way across the back. And then it's open for a portion along that side, and then up through here there's more mound area. And you can see there's more of the mounds right there. And there's so much work that went into this, all that manual labor that went into building this. As you can see, I mean, it's hard to see see that it goes down from there and goes down. But anyway, that's not all of it. There's more trails here. I've just kind of run out of time. Look at that tree right there. See if we can zoom in on it. Okay, so as you can tell, it's been a long time since I videoed. I'm not sure what happened. Just, it is what it is. So at least I got it done. I didn't do the end of the hike video in the truck like I usually do. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, the hike was good. There was probably about 3 miles of trail, 2 or 3 miles of trail that I did not go on, the one that was across the river, and some of the other partial loops that they had various places. So, but it's very interesting. They have some pretty interesting stuff in the museum in there too that gives you background and information on what all it's all about. So yeah, I would highly recommend it if anybody wants to go and check it out. So anyhow, until next time, and I sure do appreciate you watching.